Where are we going, Breezy? Where are we going, Sonny? We're going to get us a 350-gallon water tank. It's about an hour away. And found it on Craigslist, and the guy is willing to trade for a CB radio. Not that one, another one I had. So, see you when we get there. There it is, 350 gallons.
So thanks, Lee, very much.
All right, it's heavier than it looks. 350 gallons. Let's get her home. This is the reason I was so excited to get this and drove about an hour and a quarter. Here's a 325-gallon one for $350. Here's a 335 for $433. Here's a 300 for $17.71. So that's why as soon as I saw it on Craigslist, I called the guy, and it turns out he wanted what I had to trade, and I kind of think the guy might have been a prepper. He tried convincing me that he stored 900 gallons of water to water his 7 or 8 tomato plants he had. I didn't, since he was being a bit elusive about why he had water tanks there, I just didn't broach the subject with him. So I got to get it off the truck and clean it up, and I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. Either in my shed with my other 300-gallon tank, or in my lawnmower shed, because I'm kind of running out of room for water. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It took me a while to come to this stark realization that without drinkable water, all your other preparedness endeavors are meaningless if you don't have water. You can live a very long time without food, but you can only live a few days without water. Alright, I'll show you the tank when I get it off the truck and get it all cleaned up. I'm probably going to hit it with my pressure washer. Alright, I got it off the truck. I took off the spigot on the bottom because I don't like it. I'm going to replace it with a common household spigot. And this is where my other tank is, but my wife's been doing her gardening and pottery kind of stuff in there, so I think I'm going to make some room in my lawnmower shop over there for it. But I'm going to have to get my pressure washer out and hit the inside. He collected rainwater. Plus, it's a white tank. So if it was a black tank, it wouldn't have algae, so it's got algae in it. Not a problem. It'll all come out. I just wanted to tell you, or show you, how important I think water is. Water. And let me just pull this back a little bit. Hard to do with one hand. Well, I should have prepared. All right. Water, 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 water filter. Oh, and a Kel-Tec Sub 2K 9mm with about 300 rounds of ammo and 4 Happy Sticks. Oh yeah. You're not gonna believe what my wife calls this. Hey, hon, what do you call this? She calls it my. All right, 350-gallon water tank, day 2. It's It's been holding nothing but rainwater, so it's kind of dirty on the inside. It's actually a little dirty on the outside too. So got my pressure washer over there. I'm fixing to set this on the ground and pressure wash what I can reach, and what I can't, I can reach in there with my arm and a scrub brush and some bleach water and clean it up. Oh yeah, and also, since the spigot, the water bib is on the bottom there, I have to get this up high enough off the ground to fit a bucket under it. So got 8 cinder blocks. It's going to be 4 on either end, too high. And let me tell you, we have a little hardware store in our town, and I called them and asked them how much for cinder blocks, and it's $3.50 for a cinder block. And I called Lowe's because I was going to be going by there yesterday, and it was $1.43. And that's something. That's more than double. So I like doing business in my small town, but not at double the price. All right, I'm going to get this thing over here and start cleaning on it. Alrighty. Tell you, I just don't trust people. I don't. And it took me years of living and learning to get to this point. But this has signs of being used on in the oil field, or hold some chemicals. I don't know if you can see the rust here and here, which means this has been on a metal stand, which is typically what they do in the oil field when they add chemicals to the wells. Not to mention that there's this purple discoloration on the inside of the tank. So I'm not taking any chances. This guy assured me that he got it new and only had water in it, and I don't believe it. Now, I only traded a CB radio for it, so I'm only into it about $50. So this is not going to be drinking water. This is going to be water that I store for my garden. Alright, next step is clear out a spot in my shed and get it up on some blocks, and we'll get after it. Alright, right there. That's where it's going. I gotta sweep that out a little bit and get them cinder blocks set up, and I'll show you what I got. Okay, it is up there. Tomorrow I'm gonna go get a 1.5 to 1/2 inch nipple, and then I'm going to put a regular garden hose bib on that, because when I drain these, I hook a hose up to them and run them out to my garden or wherever I want to water. Alright, tomorrow is the conclusion. After I get that hose bib, I'm going to fill this up. Alright, so now I'm into this water tank. Oh, about $70 total, plus maybe another few dollars for gasoline. I just got back from the hardware store, as you can see. Damn it. Back up, back up, back up. There we go. So here's what I got. 90 and a threaded nipple. That's how this is going to work. So right now, what I'm going to do is put Teflon tape on all of this. Oh yeah. Before I do that, teaser alert. Do you know what I'm going to do? I've been threatening to do this for a while. I'm going to make me a pistol. That's a 1/8 inch Schedule 40 pipe right there. Alright, I'm going to get the Teflon tape on all this and get it threaded together and then put it in my vise over behind you and tighten it all up, and then we'll go out and put it on the water tank. Alright, there we have it. And it's a good thing you weren't here for that. That's just a pinch, it's not a cut, but for some reason pinches hurt way more than cuts do. And I'm afraid I may have put some cuss words together that have never been used before in the same sentence. Alright, let's go out and put this on the tank. Okay, I'm not going to put my pipe wrench on it yet. What I'm going to do is fill the tank, or get 50 or 60 gallons in it, so when I put the pipe wrench on here, it won't move this thing off the blocks, because I had a hell of a time getting this set up on the blocks and square by myself. I actually had to put a rope around this and run it up to my roof rafter and lift it up and hold it with the rope so I could adjust the center blocks. But now I'm going to get the hose and start filling this up, and when I get about 50-60 gallons in it, I'll put the pipe wrench on this and crank down on it. One more turn. All right. All right, I got, let's see, got 100 gallons of water in there now. About another 20 minutes. And we're done. Well, the video's done. I won't show you the rest, but I did pour a gallon of bleach in here. Since I'm not going to drink this, I may save it for showers or washing dishes or something like that, And I'm not completely sure that I'm not going to drink it, I don't know. I have it, and you need water for a lot more purposes other than drinking, so I have it now, and that's what's important. Between the water I have stored and my well that I drilled by hand, I think I'm pretty set water-wise. And I kind of did prepping, I kind of did it backwards. The very first thing I should have done was make certain that I would have several fail-safe means of acquiring drinking water that could either be purified or was already drinkable, and I have that now, so I feel a whole lot better. All right, thanks for watching.